And welcome to the Those Guys Who Stare at Children's podcast. I'm your host, SG2 Legacy, and I'm joined with my two co-hosts, Till You Fall 60
Hey, what up, guys?
and Agent Ari.
A beautiful day.
I know it's been a couple of good long years since we last did one of these, but it's always good to get things started. Tonight we'll be covering a bunch of varying topics on video game news. No anime because we kind of stopped watching that after Anime Hour is fucking dead, and so
But
are
may
we.
continue near the future.
Yeah, Anime Hour may or may not continue.
The future.
But for our first story of the day, I think it's something that affects both me and Anthony as enjoyers and potential reviewers of this good series, Halo franchise.
Actually,
Anthony,
it should be affecting AJ in a way, too.
oh yeah, and AJ only slightly less. But we'll be discussing the Halo Online game, and Anthony, since you're closer to Halo than me or AJ, want to take this off?
All right, sweet. So, correct me if I'm wrong, and, I might have gotten some of this information wrong. I actually read it hours ago, but the story was that recently Microsoft just shut down Halo PC well, they didn't shut it down, but they've...
They sent cease and desist orders to the team at El Dorito.
Yeah, they are no longer able to provide future updates, at least for now, that is. And nobody can really download the copy of Halo PC. The thing is, though, of course, knowing the internet, you can still download it. You just
Once
gotta
it's
find
on
a way.
the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
I already love the memes that they already have for it. It's like, Halo Online, Microsoft, excuse me?
No, I love the meme where it's the common meme where it's the guy getting shot and it's like, why would blank do this? And it's Halo shooting the PC market and it's like, we love and value our PC market comrades.
Now, this is a move I would expect from a company like Nintendo, most definitely. But Microsoft, this is kind of surprising. Well, I shouldn't really say surprising. It is a big corporation, so...
It's a big corporation that has like only one IP. I mean, what do they have besides Halo? Okay, Gears of War.
They have quite a few. But
Yeah.
Halo, of course, has always been their money grabber, if anything. They wanted to continue the series when Bungie sold off the rights to 343 Industries. Actually, if I remember reading correctly, Bungie wanted to expand Halo, but couldn't because, I guess, Microsoft. So 343 Industries took over.
I got it. We will dig a moat.
So-
Sure.
I guess, what are our thoughts and opinions on this? I'm going to be telling you honestly, this is a kind of low blow from Microsoft because right away, they already figured it's going to be a big hit. It's Halo 3, a classic Halo game, on the PC, which has never been released, at least from what I know, or as far as I know.
The only Halo games ever released on PC in the mainline series are Halo 1 and 2. And those were only released either on disc and through Microsoft's own publishing system.
Exactly. This is Halo 3 just more updated, which is something I've always wanted. I've always liked Halo 3, Halo Reach. Halo 4, Halo 5, I'm sorry, I've never been a big fan of. They changed it way too much. They made it more, do I dare say, more modern day FPS oriented?
I mean, I haven't played the Halos 4 or 5, so I wouldn't be able to compare or contrast that.
Yeah, Halos 4 and 5 are more fast-paced, more aim-down sights, kind of your standard FPS game, while the previous Halos were different, as in, it wasn't fast-paced. It was more or less, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't as competitive as it was now.
Again, I can only speak because I played Halos 1 through 3, the original Halos, I guess, because I've played ODST and Reach as well.
And I've played Halo 3 and Halo Reach. I've played a good amount, and I know for a fact that they weren't so competitive, not like the recent Halos, Halo 4 and Halo 5. But to see something like this come out on the PC, especially buffed up with new weapons from, of course, Halo 4 and Halo 5 added into the game, not to mention an improved Forge system. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember reading correctly, I might be wrong though, but an increase in players in a single lobby. Which, seriously, that's an awesome ass deal, and it's for free. This is something I've always wanted.
Yeah.
At least, if I speak for most of the fans, that they've always wanted. But for Microsoft to do something as to shut it down rather than making a deal with El Dorado, if I'm saying it right.
Yeah,
El Dorado.
Yeah, it was Team El Dorado. They were sent.
I mean, for a team to be that dedicated to bringing it to PC, I think they should have hired him. But it might be too soon to speak. It's still day one of this happening, I guess you could say.
I don't know, because at that point, I think they could have just done a Valve thing where it's like, hey, you made this mod for a game. How about you come work with us, and we can make it an official thing that can be licensed and sold as a Halo Ultimate Online or something.
That would have been really cool.
Because
now, I'm not... The company I'm not... Oh, I'm sorry. You were going to say something?
No, continue. I'll say it after.
The company I don't blame, and I know a lot of people are shitting on, is 343 Industries, but they're not the ones to... In reality, they're not the ones to blame. It's Microsoft. They're twisting 343 Industries' arms. They really can't do much.
Well, that's what companies do. They make the developer... If they're the publisher and they have a developer in front of them, they'll just use it as a body shield.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened with DICE and Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, I remember that incident with the...
when they were with Battlefront 2, when DICE had to defend it, it was like, oh, we kind of had to because EA was making him take the bullet. On Reddit, DICE had to publicly defend the option of microtransactions for their online casino.
Right.
Because EA didn't want to soil their hands on that stuff.
Online casino. I like that one.
That's pretty much what it is. All it needs is a little roulette wheel. But yeah, that's a sad end for Halo Online, which is even worse when everybody looks at the history and is like, oh yeah, this was technically going to be released for Russia first and possibly only for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, you think
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Halo Online, I was sitting there, I'm like, wait, so they're making it like, what, a full-on MMO? How's that gonna work? You just go to different planets, and it's like, no, it's just Halo, but online. I'm like, okay.
AJ, we already have that, and it's called Destiny. And nobody likes
It's called Destiny.
Cut and paste.
Actually, if anything, one thing I do want to say is this does not mean it's the end for Halo Online. Maybe for updates it might be, but it's still too soon to speak. This just happened. We don't know what the future plans are. Who knows? Maybe Microsoft might want to buy them out, make it their own thing, especially for PC.
Yeah. I mean, there's an infinite amount of possibilities, and right now there was no DMCA or cease and desist. They were just told to stop working on it or temporarily put it on pause. So
true that.
That could mean, hey, we want to buy this out and we want to make the official Halo game. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, you have examples like Nintendo that shut down all fan projects when they can. Or you have something like Sega where it's like, hey, you did really good. Would you want to work to us and make another version of this that is better and bigger?
See, that would be cool if Microsoft did that with El Dorado. I mean, knowing the dedication that this... Well, I'm not going to say indie company. It's...
Microsoft teaming up with people?
Right. Reality is stranger than fiction. It's more likely than you think. So, here's going out to Halo Online. For the first few times I played Halo 1 online when I could, I really enjoyed it, so it would have been nice to play this. But here's hoping that, hey, we do get a Halo game for PC, because on Steam, the only game is Halo Wars and 2 Halo twin stick shooters that are not Halo, really, in the least bit.
You know, I was really looking forward to this, and I don't even own a PC.
Not yet, but we're working on it. Any final thoughts on Halo Online?
Just Halo community has been really weird lately. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like Call of Duty. It's just not popular really at the moment. And then when they brought Halo Online, people were like, "Oh, okay, you're trying to revitalize this? All right."
It's actually true what AJ just said. Halo has. Maybe I might be wrong about this, but I think it's a dying series at the moment.
No, that's
I mean,
true.
with
5
the
didn't get
recent
really good
installment
reception,
of
correct?
with the recent installment of Halo 5, it was if you've played it, the campaign wasn't the greatest. It was really bad storytelling. Not to mention
Anthony, you're telling me people didn't want to fuck the blue hologram?
who am I to judge? Never mind. Maybe it might have been good to a few of you. I mean, at least for me, it didn't feel like Halo too much. It felt like something else. And multiplayer, I'm gonna be honest, it's pay to win. If you've ever played maybe not the arena matches, but this is for Warzone. If you played a Warzone match, you would know it's pay to win because of. Some might say, it doesn't pay to win. You just got to play the game, save up your credits, and buy the, as you call them, Sal, the online casino. Spend your credits at the online casino. But this is same thing. You buy these packs, the Warzone packs, to get new armor you don't even want, and vehicles that get added to your inventory that you can use in Warzone, which essentially makes it a pay to win. If the enemy team has better vehicles than you, they're going to win the match. Why? Because your team has maybe just too many common vehicles.
Your team has Jack and shit, and Jack just left the building.
Exactly.
So that's another nail in the potential coffin for the Halo series. May it rest in peace, or may it rise from the ashes like a beautiful phoenix.
Like a phoenix explodes.
Oh well. But moving on, unless anybody else has anything left to say about it.
No, I think that's it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to bring this up because it was a fun little thing. It was a fun little mech game that got released yesterday at the time of recording. Battletech got released yesterday for PC. And basically, it's Mech Warrior meets XCOM Enemy Unknown, and that's really cool to me because I love XCOM and I love mechs.
RTS meets mechs.
Yeah. So yeah, you control a team of a squad of mercenaries, so a la Mech Warrior 4 mercenaries. From a bird's eye view, as you move to different positions at the end and attack enemies over and over, and attack enemies in XCOM format. So that's really cool and fun, and also it makes me sad because it reminds me how much I'll never see an Armored Core for the Switch or PS1 or Xbox One. I miss Armored Core, dude. I love that series so much.
It was a really good IP.
You are obsessed with mechs, Sal.
Dude, I fucking love
Mechs
Armored
are
Core.
awesome.
I guess.
Who doesn't want a mech?
Dude, if there is one AC game you have to play, it is Armored Core 4. I am bringing that over next time I come over, or you are playing it at my place, because that is fun.
Listen, if there's no orbital space lasers, you can count me out.
I'm trying to remember if there was. Sadly, no. But in 5 you get the real 6 chainsaws that are on fire.
You think Chainsaws on Fire is gonna draw me into a game? Well, you, sir, are not mistaken.
But yeah.
Someone saw Pacific Rim 2. Dual-wheel chainsaws.
They looked at Armored Core 5. You know what? This is pretty slow, but I like the chainsaws.
I want my mech to have a nuke in the back of it.
I mean, you'd be surprised what you can put on an AC. Or a Lynx if you're playing a 4. But yeah, Battletech is a really interesting concept, and if I get the chance, I'm definitely picking that up. And if you like XCOM and mechs, dude, this is a perfect match made in heaven.
I don't know, Sal. You gotta convince me. Why should I play this game?
Because you get to destroy your enemies with nukes, lasers, machine guns, everything.
Fucking lasersoids.
Laser sights that burn through metal.
Alright, I'm in. I'm sold.
So yeah, picked it up.
All I heard was lasers, and I'm in.
Damn right.
Fucking lasers.
So yeah, that was just a minor thing I wanted to bring up because, again, I love mechs. But in other news, Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R is getting a port to Nintendo Switch, which is kind of odd because this is
Really?
the game. Yeah, which is odd because this is the game from 2012, and the newest one was Guilty Gear X Erd. I don't know how you fucking pronounce that game.
Actually, speaking of ports to Nintendo, that's right. The newest Doom is getting ported to Switch as well. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to. Wait, not the newest Doom, the newest Wolfenstein. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, because Doom's already on the
Yeah,
Switch, dude. Like you were way behind the times.
Yeah, shit, I got those two confused. I mean, is it my fault I got the two confused?
What really gets me is like, what's up with Nintendo lately? They're just like, listen, we want the nittiest and grittiest of things.
Nittiest and grittiest. Well, if that's the case, what about Fallout 4, Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas? I'm just saying, even the original Fallout, fuck it, bring an entire Nintendo game called the Fallout Edition for Nintendo and have every game on it. I mean, I know that's not possible, but you know, if you had to sell them individually, that'd be pretty cool.
That was the case, and they're going to do the Halo, oh my god, kill yourself edition.
Halo, kill yourself edition.
If it's Nintendo doing ports, then it's still going to be $60 for each individual game.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking disappointed when I had to buy Skyrim for the Switch for about $60 fucking dollars. Hey, 11-year-old game. Guess what? Pay $60 for it. The fuck?
11 years old, and it looks like it.
Hey, but remember, it's an addiction on the go, Sal.
Yeah, skooma is also an addiction on the go. It's not. It doesn't end well for anyone involved.
You sure about that?
Yeah. So, you know, Nintendo's pumping out ports, and while it's pretty cool to get that, I'm wondering, back to Guilty Gear, why are we getting the one that's technically 2 years younger than the newest one instead of the newest one?
Because you need it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Fair enough. You're like,
No counter argument to your statement.
No, not really. And if I remember correctly, Guilty Gear is also an ArcSys game, so that could open up the door for getting a Blaze Blue cross battle royale, whatever the fuck it was, on Switch, which would be pretty cool. Or any of the Blaze Blue games, because they're actually really fun fighters, even if I suck at them.
Hey, did you guys hear that every major title is now going to start implementing a battle royale mode into their game?
Oh yeah, in fact, that's on. That wasn't on my list because it was late earlier in the week. But like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 isn't even going to have a single player. It's just going to have a battle royale mode.
What kind of shit is this? I mean, watch, this trend of battle royales is going to die out. It's just a trend. People got to understand that, but they're thinking long term for this.
Dude, I didn't even write it down, but there was like 16 to 30 battle royale games coming out in the next few years.
What the fuck?
So it's pretty fucking stupid.
Next, you're gonna tell me that you know what? Never mind. It's probably a possible thing.
Yeah, man, you never know what's possible.
So, whatever happened with Modern Warfare 2 or the recent leaks for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? Did that just was that just a prank, or?
No, it's coming out. It's just the only thing that's coming with it is the single player, which I don't think anyone's gonna buy that for.
See, that's the thing. I don't buy that. I not literally and figuratively.
No, Anthony. Here's the thing. They're gonna sell you it for $40, and then they're gonna sell you the multiplayer for another $40.
I mean, I like to see Shepard kill Roach and Ghost in HD as much as the next person, but $40? What the fuck? Especially for what the highlight of the game originally was, multiplayer. You're not going to sell it with it? Something's fishy about that, so I don't believe it for a sec.
I don't know. I believe it. I mean, remember, it's from the same company that tried to sell you 11-year-old DLC from a game that was 11 years old.
It's all right. Oh, wait, shit, you're right. With Modern Warfare Remastered.
Mm-hmm. And then they added microtransactions into that as well as the DLC. So anything's possible with this fucking company.
You know, you would think that a remastered game like that would stay the same because
Or
one,
you
it's a
know,
fan
would have all
favorite.
the content that was in it at the end of its lifespan.
Exactly, but for them to do something like that for the series, actually, if they were to release Modern Warfare 2 remastered with the multiplayer, which I'm highly confident that they will, then they'll end up fucking up the multiplayer somehow, some way.
They're gonna add a battle royale to it.
They're gonna add a battle royale.
All right, guys, let's play Minecraft Battle Royale. Wait, what?
No, fam, that's
AJ, that's
Roblox.
called Minecraft Hunger Games. Get it fucking right.
No. But this time you can place blocks.
Oh my god.
Hashtag innovation.
Hashtag don't rip off
Fortnite looks at Minecraft, really.
Really?
Yo, fam, you gonna do this to us? Come on.
Wait, hey, Sal, can you give me a quick second?
Go ahead. And cut.
It's good, very good.
Sal, I want you to know something.
There we go.
There's a special place in hell for people who say "get good."
Eh. I'm a Dark
Eh.
Souls player. I've already heard that shit.
Never mind.
When you play Dark Souls for the first time, man, I hope someone will teach me something.
Yeah, pretty much. Instead, they tell you to bend down and bite down on this. Bite? When? Now? Oh, you'll know.
Oh, you'll
Man, I gotta
de-
play Dark Souls. You guys make it seem, or you guys make it sound difficult.
Oh, trust me.
Well, people blow it
It's
out of proportions, but really, it's more of a game of you need to pay attention and be focused, or you're just gonna fuck up a lot.
pretty much.
Rainbow Six Siege in a nutshell.
Yeah, but you're not having to focus on 6 different other idiots on your team.
Exactly.
I'm a very bitter and
what-
jaded individual towards team games, as you probably noticed.
One specifically named Genji.
You are forgiven.
Mara,
You are
I need
forgiven.
healing.
You gotta love how the one man that cuts up everybody is the very man that can't take a single thing.
I'll tell you what Genji needs. He needs a 357 to the head.
We're all soldiers now.
Yeah, that's what Hanzo did to him, and he still came back.
My question is, how did Hanzo hurt him so badly with just a bow and an arrow? You would think, yeah, he ripped off my arms and legs. I'm like, what's on that bow? I want to know.
Nah, it was that he used the sword, and after he killed Genji, he swore never to use it again.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, guys. Can you guys give me a quick second
God damn
again?
it, cut.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dun-dun-dun. After that word from our sponsors, thanks, insert name here, for sponsoring us.
Insert name.
Okay. So,
In big bold letters, you put me.
yeah, I'll use your old design that was the bow and arrow in a suit.
Thank you to our sponsors.
Okay, so this is a bit of news that I found that I thought was really cool because I enjoy editing as hard as it is for people who watch my channel to believe because of how little content I push out, but I do love editing. And
That's a fact.
the BBC actually released 16,000 free sound effects onto their library that's for people to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm dealing with
That's
the
actually really
word
fucking
might,
cool.
Might.
hmm Only thing is, you can't use that if you're working on a commercial project, so you can't just put that on like your TV shows or something. But if you're working on personal projects, yeah, you can put them no problem without getting like law troubles.
Okay.
Copyright.
Yeah.
So, what exactly are those?
Well, as some examples here, they have sound effects. Actually, I'll place them right here so you can probably get a idea of what it sounds like. Just give me a second.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, content creators really do need more things that aren't copyrighted because I'm sick and tired of the same people playing the same song in their video.
Oh my god.
Boop, 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 boop. It's like, listen, the happy-go-lucky music, I like it, but I've heard
I'm
it a
not digging
billion
it.
times now.
So, example, we have two-stroke petrol engine driving small elevator start, run, stop. Let's listen.
That's a mouthful.
Ain't that the truth? Play, goddamn you.
I was gonna say that awkward silence sounds pretty good.
I know, right?
Okay.
It calls to me.
And it stopped. Okay.
Jesus H. Christ! What the? Oh,
It's so timid.
Yeah, so you heard that?
all I heard was a.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I heard it.
But yeah, there's an entire library of different sound effects from vehicles to projectors, all types of stuff.
Hey, you know what we got to do with this podcast? We got to start it off like a radio station where we put a bunch of random sound effects.
Coming at you live. This is a random
Baby
guy
crying,
that interrupts
baby
everybody.
crying at the beginning, car beeping its horn.
And
a
now
bunch
we
of random
have
sound
Anthony
effects.
with the weather.
With the news about the weather, about the news. Wait, what?
Well, I want to let you all know that today's going to be a pretty heavy day, and you know what? Fuck this shit.
We'll do it live. Wait, we're already live? No,
We're
you're
already
kidding,
live.
right?
Yeah,
we're
we
live.
stream our
Wait a minute.
podcast on Twitch.
The guy's already on TV. He's like, "Whoa, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, viewers."
He got fucking fired.
He got fucking fired.
But yeah, it's 16,000 sound effects, so you basically have whatever you need for any major project of yours. Of course, not commercial-wise, but something on YouTube to share with your friends and family. Go for it. It's really good to have. Plus,
Wait, so you can, if you were trying to make a YouTube video, you just couldn't put it in there?
I imagine you could, but that would have to be you have to demonetize that video yourself.
That's pretty stupid, but I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they're releasing all these is great. Sure, there's some restrictions, but it's better than paying the $5,000 that they want you to pay for the royalty-free library.
Okay, so what if you're making money advertising another company on your stream, but you happen to use the same sound effects that they use?
Fire him right now. They're just calling.
Is it only
if you
affecting the site that
excuse
you're getting
us,
paid
Anthony's
by,
got
like
kicked off
YouTube?
kicked off this podcast. I'm not too sure. I'm sure if it gets content ID'd, you'll be getting some issues to like take it down or something.
I guess.
But at the moment, all it says is that you can't use it for commercial purposes.
Commercials.
Yeah. So
that's pretty cool. So it's just a bunch of music and sounds, so that way people are able to use it.
yeah, like the one I
Nice.
played was an engine. So if you want a nice vehicle that's breaking now, go ahead.
So I
Coming
want
at
an
you, though.
airplane crashing.
Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet.
Hey, bro, watch your jet, watch your jet.
I want the sound of nothing. It's just a YouTube video with no sound, million views. Boom.
10 hours of nothingness.
Oh my god. This video, it speaks to my soul. You just look at some blank screen for a straight
But
hour.
go to the 5-hour and 24-minute mark. I like that part.
Oh yeah, it's the best. It's the best, especially when there's nothing. I love the nothing part. Oh, did you
Yeah.
see the other
Oh,
nothing part?
But at random parts, we'll have little animated gifs of each other.
It's just like people when they stop their YouTube video short and it doesn't reach the 10-minute mark. All right, now for a random thing for another 5 minutes. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Okay, so that's the BBC's, sound effects. That's really good for upcoming editors. So have fun with that. I really do appreciate BBC for releasing that. But in other news about stuff of people acquiring things,
Nintendo Labo.
What?
I mean, we can talk about Nintendo Labo. I don't have a Switch nor care about it, so
Have you ever wanted to use your cardboard box and make it into a real life fort? Well, now you can,
Yes.
or virtual reality fort, I guess you could say.
There's
Build
a-
forts from Fort Knox, other forts, etc. Do it with Nintendo Labo now.
yeah, that's why we never got a sponsorship offer from Nintendo.
Well, what? Who doesn't want to be using a assault rifle style box to murder virtual reality? You know what? Maybe I should stop right here.
Like the FBI's like, yes, continue, please.
I mean,
Tell me more about this Jeb.
I'm looking forward to the port to Nintendo Labo, the JFK experience with the cardboard sniper rifle.
Jesus
I know
Christ.
which one you're
It's gonna be so messed up.
talking about. Where's
Oh,
my
man.
phone so I can send this? Because there's this funny ass picture about Nintendo Labo made by Shadman. Don't look him up if you have some morals.
If you have some morals.
The guy makes good art, but he prefers underage girls for some reason. So yeah, don't go there.
So I lost it. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah. But I'm gonna share a picture with you that he drew about Nintendo Labo, which is pretty fucking funny.
Ever wanted to rescue people from a burning house? Nintendo Labo.
And
Yabba dabba.
says, please don't actually set
Like,
your
wait,
house
what?
on fire.
Ever wanted to simulate a plane hijacking? Nintendo Labo.
Whoa. Okay, all right.
What? I'm just saying plane hijacking. I'm not stating anything specific.
We missed the
True.
missed the landing strip. We're not aiming for the landing strip.
You missed the truck. We're not aiming for the truck. Wait, what?
You ever wanted to get brain damage from another boxer? Nintendo Labo. I'm sorry. Feel what it or know what it feels like.
So Venture Brothers in a nutshell. So Captain Awesome just pistol whips the guy into a concussion.
You ever want to tour your house in a different sort of model or shape and somehow manage to stub your toe against a table? Nintendo Labo.
This is slowly turning into something that I don't need.
Yeah,
You're like,
but
wait,
we
what?
don't realize that
Nintendo.
Anthony is getting money from Nintendo right now for every one of these stupid things.
Every time he opens his mouth, yeah.
I'm not licensed to say that. Or contracted.
Contract.
Ever wanted to be a surgeon general and operate an actual live person? Nintendo Labo.
Wait, so that means a surgery simulator is coming to Nintendo Labo? Awesome.
Fuck yeah, it is. Hey, build your very own human-sized cardboard box with human organ. I mean, I'm sorry, not human organs. Cardboard organs.
You're like, is this covered by our contract? I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Like, just let him roll with it.
And the ESRB can't say shit about it because it is not an actual heart. It's a box heart. Yeah, I don't know how they're working on the interior of the organs for that Nintendo Labo. But you know, Nintendo Labo.
And they'll think
How did I know?
Okay, there it is on the Skype screen, and it'll also be posted onto the video at the time of editing, if I get to that eventually.
Can you imagine playing the JFK experience on Nintendo Labo? Think about
Okay,
it.
can we not?
wait.
They're already sieging the house. They're like, get ready.
Wait, here's the
Sledge
best
is just
part.
waiting at the door.
Hey
You
man,
can officially-
if
you can
Black
officially
Ops
say
1
you-
gets ported to the Nintendo Switch, you can have the level where you actually shoot JFK. See, it's all. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
perfect.
he's right. Yeah, you can officially
I
say
don't wanna live on this
360 no
planet
scope
anymore.
JFK.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I'm sorry, that's fucked up. But in all seriousness, Nintendo Labo does seem pretty cool. Don't get me wrong.
It's interesting. It's more for kids, and it seems for building it is fun. It kind of reminds me of Legos in a way.
Whoa there, Sal. You got one statement wrong there. It's more for kids. Now,
My bad, grown man children.
yes, there we go. See, guy, gotta use the term properly, Sal.
Alright, how could I forget? But from a company that's making new products to a company that's not making anything, we're going back to the times of Valve when they made good games, or when they made games. Period.
Are those
Wait,
guys
we make
that
good games?
Yeah, it's called Half-Life, Team Fortress, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But in a weird move, Valve recently purchased the Firewatch developer Campo Santo.
enlighten me?
Firewatch was this indie game that was, to be honest, I don't even know what the fuck Firewatch was about.
Oh wait. I've heard about it, but I've never actually looked gameplay.
Yeah. So Valve bought them out because apparently they're motivated to start making games again, which I guess is good. People are kind of sad that they haven't made Half-Life 3 in like goddamn 20 years, so tomato.
I'm still looking forward to Left 4 Dead 3, but I'll stick with the Teletubby mod for Left 4 Dead 2.
What? What?
AJ, have you
What
ever
in the
seen
world?
that?
No, I have seen it. That's why I'm like, that is just crazy.
So,
I mean, I don't know what's more offensive, that mod or the KKK mod for GTA San Andreas. Just saying.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, the Teletubbies are meant for good, for hugs, and you're just gonna turn them into godless abominations.
Godless upon abominations.
I mean, to be fair, they were always godless, but
Do you ever just sit down to watch an episode of Teletubbies and just think to yourself, how high were they? No, only me? Yeah, probably just me.
How tall were they?
they're high on that
How much
tubby
strength
custard,
do they
man. That's all.
You can't sit here and tell me you've never wanted to try that shit.
Well, every kid wants to try what they see on the what kind of food they see on the TV.
I mean, if a kid wants to eat Play-Doh, by all means, let him. That's one less mouth to feed.
No,
You know what?
natural
That
Jesus
actually really...
Anthony,
You
that's
would get
natural
along
selection.
swimmingly in Dark Souls appearance.
Anthony,
It's
that's
all
natural
part of the
selection.
plan.
That's how it's
That's-
meant to be.
Natural selection. You know, back in my days, they didn't give out awards just for attending school. Oh, wait, yes, they did.
It's called perfect attendance. But Mom, why do I have to go to school? Because you little shit.
Because little shit. I want that medal you're going to get.
I want the medal. They don't even care about their actual son. They're just like, no, I just want the fucking medal. Just kidding.
Why do you think they always have those bumper stickers? Proud father of an A+ student. They don't say the kid's name in there. They're just proud of an A+ student.
They probably stole it off another student.
Yeah, man.
Actually, I
My
remember
mom
I
told me
got
to
one.
be the best, or I would be in the ground.
I got one from school that said student of the month. I told another kid, here, you want it? And he's like, yeah, sure. I don't know what he ever did with it. Probably stuck on the back of his minivan.
That's what broke him and led him down to a life of crime and drugs. Good job, Anthony.
Well, drugs, yes. Crime, you know what? I'll get back to you on that one.
But that's one company that's disappointed players for a couple of years now, and here's another one. Capcom is currently shutting down their Puzzle Fighter game after just 5 months.
What game is that?
Puzzle Fighter for the iOS and Android.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
literally
like
called
Abe
Puzzle
just said.
Fighter. Oh, I thought the genre was Puzzle Fighter. I was, let's see, what game is that?
It's the best kind of game.
Puzzle Fighter. Okay, what's the title? Puzzle Fighter. Not the genre, dumbass. Yeah, Puzzle Fighter. Oh,
We're gonna
Is
release a
Puzzle
game
Fi-
that's called Open World. What's it about? It's open world. But yeah, it's a mobile game that's been out for 5 months and it is fucking dead.
kind of like No Man's Sky.
Get it? No Man's Sky, get it?
Yeah, but nobody gave a shit about Puzzle Fighters to begin with. Ba-doom-tish.
I kind of did. I was looking forward to it. I hyped it.
Says the guy who didn't know what the name was until I had to say it.
Literally, it's just like, wait a minute.
I thought you were talking about a genre. I don't know. You guys have RTS, fucking puzzle games. I can't keep up with this new cool kid shit.
Sounded like an old man.
There's a Battle Royale game that's literally called a Battle Royale.
God damn it.
But yeah, this is pretty disappointing because, you know, you have mobile games like Fate Grand Order. I love that game, by the way. Check it out. It's really fun.
He likes it for the plot.
Yeah. Have you seen Shiki's plot? Delicious.
Yes.
There's nothing sexier than a girl in a kimono. I will say that now.
Illegal. She's technically legal. Just saying.
Depending on which version you're talking about.
Which version's legal?
The first one, and that's it.
Then we all
The
know.
one where she's actually lesbianing it up with other girls is not legal at all. But yeah, so Puzzle Fighter's fucking dead. Nobody gave a shit about it. What a shame, am I right? Well, how could oh yeah, but the guys who made it are actually Capcom Vancouver, which are the guys that made Dead Rising 4.
Oh, see, that's your problem. A company that made Dead Rising 4, of course it's gonna fail. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys recently seen the gameplay of Dead Rising 4, but if you were looking for the true Dead Rising experience, at least part 1, you're gonna have to look somewhere else.
I don't know. All I saw was this one generic-looking dude that said he was Frank West, but looked nothing like Frank West.
Okay, one, he looked nothing like Frank. Well, he did kind of look like Frank West, just younger.
Hey man, this Frank West didn't have this bitch in Widow's Peak.
See, I was kind of pissed when they didn't use the same voice actor. They said, "Oh, Frank West has gotten older." Yeah, he still looks the same exact age, just in HD.
And now he sounds like fucking Venom Snake from Metal Gear 5.
See, and the thing is, I've checked out gameplay of it. It doesn't say Dead Rising.
He looks like Nathan Drake, not gonna lie, with like a fucking buzz cut or something.
Not the character model. I'm talking about gameplay.
Oh, that's what I'm. Well, sure enough, I don't think you can fuck up fucking gameplay for Dead Rising at this point.
See, for Dead Rising 1, I loved and hated the gameplay of it. Yeah, weird combo, love-hate type game. I loved it because, one, it just felt so... At the time, it felt so fresh. It felt new. It felt exciting to go explore new parts of the mall, to fight new bosses.
The mall.
You think for it being a mall, it'd be pretty small, but I'll tell you this much. That's one fucking big-ass mall.
Fucking mega malls up in this bitch.
But I guess another thing I hated about it was the difficulty and the fact that you didn't have enough time to do what you wanted because you were always on a strict schedule in that game.
Yeah, of course, there's some issues with some games that you love or dislike. Doesn't break the package, but it's definitely a mark on an otherwise perfect game.
Oh yeah, and NPCs, friendly NPCs in particular. What the fuck were they thinking when they made the game? But what do I know about coding, right?
Oh, what do you think? I am a developer?
I mean,
No, but we want to be.
I mean, what game can you think of that has that has pretty shitty NPCs? I bet you none can top this one.
Oh God, I see the picture.
Yeah, that looks like the most generic white guy you'll ever see in games these days.
He looks like a cop. He's just like jaded cop of the century.
Jedic, I was about to shoot the black zombie. He's not bitten, though. I need to be sure.
I need to be sure. How sure? Very sure.
But on the question, I can't really think of a game with useless NPCs. I mean, I guess there are some instances like Persona 3 for the original PS2, where it's like a character Mitsuru will use a worthless spell that charms enemies when she could probably take them out with she could probably one-shot them. But like that's about it.
And here was the worst part about the NPCs: you had to protect them. Now, knowing most of the player base, protecting NPCs ain't exactly the easiest thing.
Nah, no, it's pretty easy in Resident Evil 4. That's a pretty good ass game.
You know what? Never mind. Wait a minute. No, you just fucking throw her inside of... Or no, not throw her. You leave her out in the open and use her as bait. What kind of shit is that?
Hey.
Oh, wow. I see. That's what you do. You throw her to the wolves? Okay.
Anthony, was she hurt? No, then I'm protecting her perfectly.
You know what? I guess. Efficiency right there.
Exactly.
In the words of a lazy ass, efficiency is clever laziness.
I guess nothing about it, because I'm looking at my games right now. A good example is fucking Digimon World 1, where a mega level Digimon tells you, oh, hey, you gotta do this for us. But it's like, why? You're a mega level. Why aren't you doing it? I'm old. Fuck you, dude.
I'm old.
Oh, fuck Digimon. Piece of shit. But there's another mobile game coming up from an actual really good studio, Platinum Games.
It's a battle royale.
No. Platinum Games is actually making a hack and slash game like DMC or Bayonetta on the mobile phones.
If it's not a fucking battle royale, you can count me the hell out. I want to be spending my money on an actual mobile game, Sal.
Okay, then go play Call of Duty when it gets a mobile release.
Too late. You think I'm lying about that?
I wouldn't believe it. It's on the PSP or fucking DS.
No, it's in the App Store. Call of Duty, look it up.
Fine. While I do that, I'll tell you about this game they're making called World of Demons, which it's a hack and slash. Like, it's basically like Bayonetta or DMC, with swipes left and right to do attack animations.
Right?
But you actually paint little symbols to do finishing moves like you would in Okami. And it's based in Okami's art style, so it just looks beautiful. Okami is a beautiful looking game.
What is Okami? You gotta.
Have you ever seen the Amaterasu, the wolf?
No.
Oh,
You're gonna have to kind of educate me on this. I'm a little ignorant to this.
Oh, I need to educate you now, boy.
Yes, educate. You see, I can't even say the word educate.
English, do you speak? Oh god, you guys are crazy. I love it.
Okay.
My hands smell like bleach.
I don't think that's a good thing. Okay, but I'm gonna put a picture on the Skype chat of Kami's art style because that was basically what the game looked like. Have you ever seen one of those old Japanese paintings?
I seen the one with the waves. That's a really common one. Plus, it's the skin in Rainbow Six Siege.
May not be what I'm thinking of, but here's it on the Skype chat.
I don't see it.
Give it a second.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. I've seen a little bit of this game.
Yeah, Okami is a beautiful stylized game and it's very fun combat. And it recently got a PC release, so if anyone wants to ever check that out, go do that.
Isn't it on Xbox?
I don't know actually. After I click up a picture of a World of Demons, I'll send you a pic. I'll Google it.
All right.
So, but World of Demons looks like it's going to be a very unique mobile game, which is really good because it's a cheap thing to work for, and if it looks like Okami, then it's just beautiful and stylized all well.
Do you think there's going to be any sort of in-game? What's the word I'm looking for?
In-game transactions.
There we go. In-game transactions, like every
For
every
mobile
other
games, I think so, and that's more forgivable because of their very nature. And if it's anything like Fake Grand Order, it'll be a currency that you can get in game.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand what you mean. See, I don't mind it when the in-game transactions are in-game currency that you can earn, but if you want it right away, spend extra money. If you're willing to take the time and work hard for it, then work hard for it.
Okay, World of Demons is going to be free to play with natural in-game currency that players can buy or earn in game to obtain more yokai.
Oh, wow, that actually looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. And Shrine Maidens give natural random buffs to net more currency or drops every once in a while. There's daily challenges against AI. Summon friends to aid them in battle. You can connect through Facebook to play.
Hey, there's that.
Mm-hmm. Visuals are based on okay, here we go. Traditional Japanese ink paintings, and woodblock prints, which I will give those works of art are very beautiful.
They look nice on weapons. Weapon skins.
So as it's basically described here, it's Platinum game style action with Pokemon style monster collection. So hey, when it comes out, I'm definitely checking it out because it looks fun and beautiful.
I'm sold. I'm trying it out, Sal.
Mm-hmm.
I already bought it. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it going to be multiplayer oriented? No, of course not. It's going to be single player.
Yeah, you can just fight with a friend online through a Facebook.
Oh, you can? Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
And on the other end of the spectrum of something I'm only partially excited for, Castlevania is back with a brand new game for iOS only.
For iOS only. Well, you know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them.
And I'm kind of disappointed with the name because it's Castlevania Grimoire of Souls, and I think they should have used an I word to make it Castlevania iOS.
God. Oh, shit. You actually have a point there.
Yeah. But according to this new Castlevania, will feature the most popular characters from the series, and if you look at the preview image, you have Soma, Uh, shit, who was the first Belmont? I forgot all about. Okay, well you got Soma, Alucard, Shinoa from Order of Ecclesia. I forget who these two girls are, and that's Simon Belmont. So you're gonna have a lot of the fan favorites here to play, and it's actually multiplayer. So you can play with 4 friends in boss rush mode, 4v4 competitive, and the pair of protagonists include. Oh, there's also going to be new protagonists, so it's a new series. There's no release date yet, but overall it looks kind of like it's a 2.5D, 3D type of game. I'm sure a lot of people would rather prefer a Castlevania game. Okay, it's a 3D game with sprite work? It's difficult to tell from these images. But if it's a fun game, I'll be happy because I'll probably tell them, hey, we want Castlevania, but Konami's such a shit company and I don't think anyone's really going to buy it.
They're just gonna look, hey, I need this game. Yeah, listen, no.
Yeah, listen, no.
Yeah, especially with the work environment. I don't want to support Konami as much as I love Castlevania. So, I'm putting up a screenshot of the gameplay right now. Just give it a second. People can see it on the video itself, but I'm kind of sold because Castlevania is very fun, especially the Metroidvanias, but I'm not too sure if, Konami. So give me just 1 second. Okay, there we go. Screenshot of the gameplay. I will say I do like that they're not using the Animu art from the Castlevania DS games and going for the more traditional Castlevania.
Animu art.
Oh, dude, I will put 2 images of Castlevania from like the GBA art style and the DS art style. They are like night and day.
Oh boy.
But yeah, what about you guys? Have you guys ever played a Castlevania game?
No, that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not really giving too much insight on it. I've never played them before.
Anthony, you hurt me more and more every day.
I guess.
Well, that's all my topics really that I really cared about. Anybody else have anything to bring to the table?
To bring to the table, yes, I have brought something. I have brought God of War. What do you guys think of it?
God of War.
I too love Dad of Boy.
Wait, I seen that.
Go get that deer simulator.
I seen the image the other day when you can't afford God of War. They're in the Skyrim creator creating Kratos. Oh man,
that's funny.
But it does seem pretty cool. Although I can't really give you any insight because I've never played God of War.
They were pretty good games for their time and really fun to play through. Just the story sucked in 2 and 3 and everything after 1 really. Eddie's not gonna say anything.
1, 2, and 3. No, I'm just saying it's pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with it. I saw it, like a couple of my friends were playing it. I'm just like, I just want to play the game and just literally say over and over, "Go get that deer. Go get that deer." But that's a giant boss. Go get that deer.
So you're saying you want Kratos and his son in fucking Monster Hunter World? Got it.
Yes.
Monster Hunter World.
10 out of 10.
Doesn't sound bad.
10 out of 10.
Well, if that's it for the news, I guess we can talk about what we've each been doing this week. Anyone want to go first? Any plans?
I've been trying to get my cult started up, after recent events in Far Cry 5. So I thought to myself, well, fuck it, why not do it in real life? I mean, I know others have attempted but never succeeded too well. Or that we know.
Always decided to drink the punch.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Cult? I want all of you to know that I'm starting my own cult. It's going to be called...
Why do you keep saying that? Cults. Cults.
Cults.
English.
Wah. Why?
Anthony, say
English,
whip.
motherfucker. You speak.
Quit.
No, goddammit. I'll say cool.
I want the good and white people of America to know.
That you're eating hair.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so I just posted 2 arts. One is from the DS game Dawn of Sorrow, and the bottom one is from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The Symphony of the Night is like a beautiful painting you'll see in like a goddamn museum. Dawn of Sorrow is fucking anime as fuck.
Derp.
I mean, look at that. That's a 90s anime if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, with their eyes spread far apart.
No comment.
Look at them with their special eyes.
With their special
Look what you
eyes.
specialize. My brand.
Holy shit, you are in line. That does scream 90s art style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so AJ, you doing anything for this week for the channel? Your own personal stuff? What's going on?
My own personal stuff. Animations, getting everything together. Freaking life. Work. But besides that, right now at the moment, just getting all that done. And then once all that's situated, then I will take over the world. I mean, no, I won't do that.
And seduce all the bitches.
He's attempting to destabilize the government.
Whoa. Okay, all right, let's not go that far.
Hey man,
Shut
the
up,
Republicans
man.
can do
No, I'm
that
just kidding.
themselves. It's not, AJ's doing
Too
nothing
late.
special right now.
So, who's looking forward to World War III? I have my my bunker, my doomsday prep items ready, my shotgun.
We're already ready to die. For the greater good.
Who doesn't want to play Fallout in real life?
Except we wouldn't be the bads, we'd be the fucking dead guys on the side of the road.
Now listen here,
Mommy,
Sal.
why is there dead people on the street? Listen, don't.
I will survive this nuclear blast once it hits. I will become a ghoul. I will live 200 years into the future. I will warn those of what the past was like, and I will eventually get killed by a random raider. That I
Probably be
guarantee it.
Sal. It's just Sal. He's just waiting, like, yeah.
200 years in waiting, bitch.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Right now, I'm just trying to build this goddamn fence before they try and destroy it again. Jesus, can I get a break?
See, there's your problem now. You're not thinking outside the box. You got to build a wall, AJ, and it's got to be huge.
Nah. I gotta do more than that. Oh my god. This is so terrible.
It's terrible.
Oh.
Well, I guess
I
that's...
don't know why I turned into a caveman there.
Yeah. For anyone wondering, I've just been doing Sal things. I've been modifying my video avatar.
Sal, what have you been doing, my good
Oh
sir?
shit! Yeah,
Channel
we're sorry. We concentrate too much on ourselves. We forget to ask the most important of them all.
Fuck me, right? Like I'm not. It's not like I'm the one who
No.
does most work. Who does like all the work for this channel? Fuck me, right? I'm expendable. I see how it is.
Hey, listen here, you little shit. I'm the one who
Sunrage.
founded this. I'm the one who met all of you. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's Sal.
I'm just gonna have my avatar in like the bottom of the screen, like crying his eyes out angrily.
It's my turn, damn it.
I'm so lonely. Wait, what?
What?
Exactly.
I can fix that.
Are you coming on to me?
You
I'm
want to
not
make a
hearing a
move?
no.
Listen. I'm not hearing a yes either.
But I'm not hearing a no, and that's the important part.
Ow!
But I've just been recording some gameplay for the channel. Any of you ever heard of Evolution Worlds?
What the hell is that? Explain.
It was a game released for the GameCube that was a compilation of 2 games that were released for the Dreamcast called Evolution 1 and Evolution 2. That silence is a no. Okay.
Enlighten us,
Yeah,
please.
it's an absolute no. My brain right now is just like, yes, I totally know what you're talking about. As my brain is like, well, you fucking don't know shit.
My brain is currently enjoying a couple of French fries.
My brain is currently eating a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Silly AJ, I am your sandwich.
Whoa there.
Realization.
AJ ate out Sal? What?
All right, YouTube drama confirmed.
No, he's not into vor. At least I hope not. That's a weird fetish.
Wait, did you say Tavor? I totally like IWI's Tavor.
not that vor, you fool vor.
Oh, you said Vor. I thought you said Tavor.
What's a 2-4?
A TAR 21. You can't tell me you've never seen it.
Opening Google as I speak.
Jesus Christ, you fucking ignorant fuck.
I type in TAR 24 and I get the amazing race 24. Anthony, what the fuck is this?
I said 21, not 24. What the fuck is a TAR 24?
I'm pretty sure you said 24.
I said 21.
The footage will say otherwise, and then I just cut to like an edited version of you saying 24.
No.
This looks familiar. I swear I've seen this in like Fear 2 or something.
Modern Warfare 2. It's the ultimate noob tubing weapon. Well, if you attach a grenade launcher underneath it.
Maybe.
AJ knows what I'm talking about.
Totally shuts off brain.
Okay then, back to the topic at hand, Evolution Worlds. It's it's a compilation of 2 games on Dreamcast, Evolution 1, Evolution 2. They're dungeon crawler RPGs where you play, there's a young teen named Mag Launcher who uses a special device called a Psy-Frame, which is, in his case, is a giant hand. Yes, all the ladies watching, he gives a mad fisting. But it's an
Nothing can top Fistel from Fallout New Vegas. Just saying.
Assume the position. Wait, what?
Well, it shouldn't hurt if I test it.
Insert screaming. No, I'm gonna insert a clip from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
But I feel like I had news too.
Well,
Oh yes, today the patch notes came out for new updates for the technical test servers of Rainbow Six Siege. These include buffs, nerfs, and all the galore.
Oh my god!
And it's your host with the most, that guy who gets headshotted by Ash all the time.
Oh my god, that's Keemstar? I love your channel.
God damn it, no!
God damn it, yes!
So yeah, apparently defenders are getting a gadget that's a bulletproof camera. That's literally what the description says. I can't give you any more insight on it because I have no idea. They haven't released gameplay, footage, or any other sort of descriptive details on what it's supposed to be. But from the sounds of it, it seems like it's going to make Valkyrie very obsolete. And we all know who Valkyrie is, right? That camera-hogging whore.
My favorite Norse angels. Oh, we're talking about a different Valkyrie? Oh.
Yeah, the one who hogs the cameras all the time. Because remember, you know those signs that say you're on camera, smile? Well, that's her writing those messages.
Oh my god.
Our favorite fat ass Japanese operator, also known as Echo, is getting a buff too. Although I don't know if you really consider this a buff. He's getting 2 Roombas instead of 1.
It's about time.
The fuck are you doing with 2 Roombas? Sweep the damn floor faster?
Man, listen, I'm gonna concussion everything.
But I guess if that's the direction they want to take him in, whatever. Oh, another news: Blitz is getting a nerf, but not the type of nerf you think. They're reducing his flashes down from 5 to 4, and the effective range of it being from 8 meters to 5 meters. So if you think Blitz is terrifying now, well, he's still going to be the same terrifying Chunk Lord.
The Chunk Lord. What the hell?
The Chunk Lord.
What a name.
What else? Yeah, those were the only important ones I thought were... Oh, that's right. 1-speed operators are going to be faster, and 3-speed operators are going to be slower. Yeah, kind of a weird combo, but I guess.
Whatever works for them.
And then everybody would just pick 2-speed operators because they're faster than the slower ones and they're slower than the faster ones. Or, I think I got that wrong, but whatever.
No, you're right. You're actually right about that. But yeah, those are the important, at least what I consider important. Everything else is just kind of slight changes to operators. Like Kimono's getting breach charges, Yuna's are getting her smokes removed for a claymore. You know, the good old stuff. Ella is still very well underpowered, but some of my other associates might say otherwise.
She's totally overpowered. Needs to be gone for the game.
Yeah, like that's.
You want to see overpowered? Go against a Blackbeard in his prime when he was barely released. Then you come talk to me.
Barely released? How can you be barely released?
When he first came out, he was a god, AJ. I mean, that shield of his wasn't saran wrap. That shit was made out of metal.
So we're talking fucking, what was her name? Castle. I'll find their name. There was one champion in League that got released, and that was so broken they had to nerf her within the hour of being released.
Anne? Or Annie?
No. Annie's never been that busted.
Oh.
Annie's just a pain to deal with because she has a good stun.
I too like stunning my enemies.
LeBlanc, there we go. She had a combo that you could do at level 2 that could basically one-shot everyone in the game.
Whoa.
Yeah, they had to patch her ass like within the hour.
Oh yeah, in other news too, Rainbow Six Siege is getting a movie release.
Why though?
I'm actually messing around, but it does sound believable, especially on Ubisoft's behalf.
I mean, I'd believe it. It'd be stupid, but I'd believe it.
Like, what's the movie going to be about? Fusing the hostage?
Listen, man, I do what I need to do.
Nah, man, not the hostage, his family. Insert photo of a Russian man unknowingly kills the entire family. Polarized.
That'd be so messed up.
You know what I don't get about companies making movies, live-action movies about games? You have in-game engines that use CG cutscenes. Why not just make a movie in the engine?
Oh my gosh, Sal. That's what I was thinking of with Halo 2 Remastered. If you've ever played Halo 2 Remastered and you've seen the cutscenes, dude, they could make a killer-ass fucking movie just out of the cutscenes if they were to use the same engine that they did for the cutscenes.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Halo's the end, the remade stuff too, and it is.
Dude, that shit is literally a movie. Why don't they do that?
Because profit.
What profit?
And I'm not talking about regret.
I see what you did there.
God damn it! I just caught that. Like, that's the real question. Is like, oh, but we want these famous movie stars, but they're gonna cost more, and you're probably not gonna make a better film with it.
I mean, all you would need to get yourself are some, I guess, pretty mediocre voice actors, and you're good.
Well, here's the funny thing. Most actors, TV actors, are pretty bad at voice acting. Example, Peter Dinklage, in Destiny 1, they had to redub his lines with a new voice actor because nobody liked his lines for the character he was playing. I
still think they should have picked Samuel Jackson to voice the ghost, just saying. But what do I know, right?
Hey, man, I killed these mother...
I'm tired of these motherfucking guardians and this whatever the fuck you would say.
I make jokes too, but I don't remember shit about Destiny's plot, so I can't do anything.
English, Oryx, do you speak it? Slams a sword in his face.
But yeah, it could totally be done with Halo's freaking engine. Just saying though.
Any in-game engine, I'm like, have you seen fucking World of Warcraft cutscenes?
Actually, you know what? I have, and those are pretty good too. Don't get me wrong. I think they could do a fucking killer-ass movie like that too.
Dude, they could do an amazing movie with so many companies can make amazing movies with in-game cutscenes. It's like, and here's the thing: most of the video game movies are CGI anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what was the point of making a live action?
Some might
Because
say
we
it's
can.
to cater to the audience to make it more Hollywood style, so that way you get all sorts of I guess people to come in. But the thing is, people aren't going to like it because they don't. First off, they don't understand what what the movie's going to be about if it's from a game. Not too many. I'm not gonna say not too many play games because in this day and age, everybody and their mama fucking plays games.
Everyone plays games, true enough, and it's fair. Like for some series, oh, you want to get them involved, and oh, here's a notable actor. But then you get the hardcore fans, which are probably the only ones who probably gonna check it out mostly, and they're probably gonna say, oh, it says nothing like the movie source material, and then they'll go mad about it, and they'll just tell everyone don't watch it. It's a betrayal to everything that's good about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even worse, it could be the case of, hey, we spent so much money on this thing that even with how much people watched it, or how little people watched it, we didn't really make a profit.
I'm telling you, that Halo movie with the same CGI graphics that they used for the cutscenes in Halo 2 Remastered, I really hope they just get on that.
Yeah, some in-game cutscenes are so much better than some live-action movies scenes. Not gonna lie.
Yes, like, I guess one. You know what? It's not much of a movie, but a series. Red versus Blue. If you've ever checked out season 12, I think it was season 11 or season 12, and they went back in time to talk about the freelancer agents. Dude, the fight scenes were so fucking epic. They were. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're really fucking cool. It's again Halo-based universe, exactly what I want at least.
No. Yeah, especially was that the time when Monty was still around?
Yeah, that was designed when Monty was still around, dude. Those fight scenes, he animated them really cool.
Monty was just good with fight scenes because I saw the final fight for Ruby. That shit was horribly done. Oh man. To every aspiring animator, remember the field of focus for your fight scene is the most important thing.
See, I like real life fighting styles as much as the next person, but I want them in a CGI show as such or animated to be buffed up by like maybe 5 or 8. If you know what I'm trying to say. To go over the top, exactly. Like
example, let's say Dragon Ball Evolution. Let's say it has realistic combat styles, I guess, and then you amp that up in CG to the Matrix Revolution.
Holy shit, dude! What the fuck?
I mean, that's basically what we're talking. That's basically how it is, you know.
I know exactly.
Amp it up.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Matrix Revolution was more DBZ than anything in the US ever made.
Like, you can't really do that stuff in live action. It just doesn't turn out right. Prime example, you ever seen that movie, Hardcore Henry? I mean, I like the idea behind first-person movie to make it seem like a first-person shooter, but I'm sorry to say, it wasn't done right. It can't be done right. This is real life compared to video games. That's a problem with it.
There's a different connection there because, you know, it's like if it's a game, you can tell, okay, this isn't real and I can just have fun. When you're putting real people and you know that shit's happening, it's kind of like,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess you know what, I see what you mean.
I mean, unless you're a dangerous fucking sociopath, in which case, good for you, I guess.
In which case, good for you. Hey, who said anything about me being a dangerous sociopath?
Not me.
Oh, wait.
I didn't say anything. Well, on the topic of new movies, apparently there was a voice actress who said, "Oh, I'm gonna be in this new Doom movie," but nobody ever said anything about that. So I was like, "What are you talking about?"
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Seriously.
Early leaks of it.
Yeah. So, which is, you know, what's always amazed me about Doom?
The fact that. Oh.
No,
go for it.
I actually want to hear what you want to say about this.
No, go, because I really had nothing to say, actually. I just thought about it. I'm like, what was I going to say?
No, okay. Well, it was the thing that's like, wouldn't Doom be the most Christian movie ever? Like, cause think about it. You're a one-man army taking down demons left and right. Isn't that like what Jesus wants people to do?
Well, actually, funny enough, they released the Bible. If you, okay, I know this is gonna piss off some gender some feminists out there maybe, but whatever. I really don't. I do care, but just not in this way. They released a Bible called the Bible for Boys, and on the description of the front cover it said, see what Jesus Christ had to go through: blood, gore, awesome, gruesome stuff. It's like, well, wait a minute. Why not? Just like you said, why not just play Doom? I mean, just like it's the most Christian thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're going around demons and straight into hell to kill demons. It's like, what the?
If you really want people to join your religion, that's the path you have to go down. Hand them out copies of Doom.
The Boys Bible, the Ultimate Manual. What the fuck is this?
Oh, you see it?
Discover gross and gory Bible stuff. Find out interesting and humorous Bible facts. Apply the Bible to your own life through fun doodles, sketches, and quick responses. Learn how to become more like Jesus, mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially.
And combatly.
If only I was
Combatly, lol.
It's like that's also funny because Jesus. Oh, Jesus was a pacifist. No, remember when he found people worshiping inside of a temple? He threw that shit down.
He threw that shit down. If I recall correctly, there was a story about Jesus with an M60, but my history
M16 or M60? Yeah, I was just about to say. I'm like,
M60. There we go, M60. My memory's a little foggy. I can't remember, but then again,
There's a picture of Jesus holding an M16.
Jesus would be alive now
right.
if instead of holding a peace sign, he was packing a piece. Just saying.
He's keeping God's peace with a peacemaker.
With a peacemaker.
Oh, I fucking love it how the image of him holding a fucking dinosaur looks more realistic than him holding an M16.
Yeah, that's it. I'm changing my profile picture to Jesus holding an M16.
I'll put it on Skype and send it to you because this is just
sweet.
Funny.
The new Doom. I was actually checking out a gameplay of it because I really never checked it out. I like the way they choreograph the music and the gameplay together. It's just so badass.
Dude, Doom is like the best series for fun. Like, not gonna lie.
I mean, dude, I was having a shit ton of fun with the freaking with the mod that you had.
Oh yeah, Brutal Doom.
Brutal Doom. I was gonna say H Doom for some reason, but Brutal Doom.
Hey, that's a different kind of fun.
That's a different kind of fun.
But yeah, and even classic Doom isn't all that much different. It's still pretty damn good on its own.
Yeah, who could forget their favorite weapons like pump action shotgun, AA-12, BFG, the newer version of the BFG inside the older version of the game.
Dude, everyone loves the big fucking gun. 9,000.
I like that demon laser blaster thing, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, the Unmaker.
It's like when you would fire it, it would be screaming from the souls of the damned.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. It's a tear to my eye. So, any final news before we decide to talk about some plans for the group channel as a whole?
Nintendo Labo. I'm messing around.
Discuss this. If you want to be that asshole, okay then.
Ever wanted to convert people into your religion but don't know how to do it? Nintendo Labo. That is all.
Okay then. Well, everyone who's somehow watching this channel knows that we try to do group playthroughs, and at the moment, we can't really do that, but we're planning to do some fun stuff eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, if you'll notice, our avatars and our channel intro video will actually be used for versus videos that will eventually. So if say me and Anthony were fighting in Street Fighter, our two avatars will zoom in at the beginning, have a little fun versus sign, and boom, you can see, oh hey, these guys are fighting in this game. I want to watch.
Unless
I want to watch.
I want to watch.
I mean, I have nothing else to say on that. Although,
Oh, yes.
what I would continue.
No, go first, Sal. Sorry,
Go,
sorry.
go.
I thought you were done.
No,
I thought you were done.
I'll
I
be
thought you were done. I
long-winded.
thought you were
Go.
done. No, you go.
Mine's gonna take a while. Go.
Goodbye.
Also, for the future of the channel, we're gonna start a survey. I want to see your opinion on this. But how would you guys feel if I started a
No.
Doomsday
Just
class?
Doomsday. All right, so listen. First off, Doomsday class. You will need the anal destroyer. Okay, don't ask why you need this. You need a melee weapon and some milk.
Of course, I'm going to teach you basic survival skills as well. You know, comment that below. Just saying.
Like I said, milk.
Milk.
No man, milk.
Just that one guy who takes his job a little too seriously. Oh, welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart.
Okay, but I want to say that there was an interesting idea I wanted to try to go for, but I would need a actual sprite animator. Is that during the end of every versus episode, I would have like a little sprite animation playing for the winner. So let's say if it was me who won, I'd have my little sprite spinning the two guns you see on my character art before holstering them.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So like, of course, I'm not a sprite animator, so I would like to commission someone for that.
We'll pay you in cereal and milk.
Hey, at least we're not paying
Milk
him in
and cereal.
exposure.
And if you wanna up the antes, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. We will pay you in trident layers. I mean, who doesn't want to get paid in trident layers? Just saying.
There's like one dude that watches this. He's just
And for the hip young teens out there, we'll pay them in Tide Pods.
So to translate it for the young ones, we want something that's going to be lit for the channel.
Really
did I use that word
hip,
properly?
Doggy.
Doggy.
Yeah, but outside of that, I mean, we got a few playthroughs planned with solo recordings. We did that a few weeks back with Jacob and Matt. And I made the list of what games we wanted to do for solo recordings and then commentate together as a group. But we'll save that for later on.
Ouch.
You know, after we get Anthony out of the hospital.
No, don't play with knives when you're doing a podcast. That's a bad idea. Ooh, where's the Band-Aid?
Oh God! It's
Ooh, where's the
everywhere.
Band-Aid? I need healing.
I need healing. You know what that's the sound of? That's the sound of somebody wanting a 357 inside their head. Just saying.
No,
Oh, I
someone-
thought you were gonna say something completely different. I'm like, I need an adult.
No, that's someone who needs 5 in the eyes.
Oh
across the
my.
eyes.
Oh, there's that too, I guess. I mean, I'm sure most of the fan art is either of the girls or of Genji and his smoking ass, or
Them
McCree and
abs.
Hanzo for some reason.
Korean Hansel.
Oh,
Yeah.
apparently they're releasing the new Hanzo jacket on Thursday. You'll be able to pre-order it at $60. It's a really nice little hoodie.
$60 for a hoodie? Couldn't be me.
$60 a
Hey,
fucking
good.
hoodie? I mean, the most I'm willing to pay is $5, but $60?
The most I'm willing to pay is $5. And a Chuck E. Cheese token.
Yes, and a Chuck E. Cheese token.
That's pushing
You
it
may
a bit.
You may think that's not valuable, but I swear in the near future, everybody's going to be killing each other for that shit. It's a new Bitcoin. Just saying.
Jesus
You
Christ.
heard it here first.
You hear about the new Bitcoin? Chuck E. Cheese coins, man. Give it
Hey,
the
that's where
times.
it's at.
I'm picturing someone like running up to the stage and beating the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, saying, "Where's the coins, you rat bastard?"
You're holding out on me.
What a time to be alive.
Am I right?
Or am I wrong?
Holy
I'll
shit.
start
You're
thinking
partially
on me.
wrong.
I'm on the fucking Blizzard gear website and it's like, you can get a Diva statue for $450. Fuck that.
Oh boy. Oh
Wait,
boy.
wait. How big is the statue?
Uh,
And does it have articulating parts?
I mean, it's not. It's Diva on the giant mecha furs. So let me give you some information.
So it's not a damn
$400.
action figure? What
I
kind
know
of
a
shit
couple
is
of
that?
people from GameStop. They bought it. Someone from Orland bought it. I was just like, "Are you kidding me?"
They just want to show you how cool they are.
20.25 somewhere, but I'm not sure if that's inches or centimeters.
Why not both?
There's one version that's just centimeters. There's another that's inches. Okay, it's 51.4 centimeters. And wait a minute, no, it's 20.25 by 51.4 centimeters from the bottom to the head. With a base.
All I want to know if it's going to be big, medium, or small. You got to tell me, Sal.
This is like somewhat big.
Shmedium? Okay, shmedium. You heard it here from Sal.
Medium? What? What kind of size is that? Yes. Can I get a medium, please? It's in between large and medium. No, small and medium. Medium.
Small,
Shmedium.
medium. Or is it going to be an extra medium?
No, God, not one of those.
Lauridium. Can I get a lauridium, please?
Can I get a loridium? Can I get a
It's
medium,
between large and
medium?
medium. Can I get a size midget?
So are we talking about small, medium, 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 or large, medium?
Nah, we're talking about large BB bop boop.
Ah, so extra large, medium.
So I'm gonna let me get a fucking converter because I'm bad at math. Thanks, American education system.
I blame the U.S. government. Oh wait, this is the time I can actually say that.
Don't you love school where it's just like, oh, are we still recording?
Yeah, we are.
Lol.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we
it's
said
about
our
20
goodbyes
inches.
already.
No, we haven't said goodbye yet.
Are you
So
sure?
yeah, we do. We're still discussing this.
God.
You can't cut this podcast. Only I can cut. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. What the fuck? I thought we were barely at an hour earlier.
Dude, I thought we were at like 40 minutes.
Yeah. How the fuck did this happen?
I know, because I got to switch in the other room real quick. That's why I'm saying, like,
But
I blame the U.S. government.
Yeah, if you want your waifu diva statue, you're trash. But you know what? I don't judge openly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta ask this, but since they have the statue, do you think they may have the action figures, some with actually moving and articulating parts rather than just looking good on the mantle?
Let me check at the store because I saw a Widowmaker, but I didn't really look at it.
Holy shit, they do. Well, that's the end of it.
I do know they had a Nendoroid, which is like a super chibi version of Tracer, and that looked adorable as fuck. And no, I'm not talking about the fucking Funko Pops. Those are trash.
Those are trash.
They are. But they're looking at you with their bloody beady eyes.
Damn it, AJ, you better stop making those fucking pig noises.
Oink oink. Okay, yeah, they have a Widowmaker action figure for about $80 that moves and poses.
Oh, fuck that. I'm getting that instead of the $200 fucking statue. Oh, wait, $400.
and this is why we don't have homes. You're just a homeless man on the street. I got this diva figure. Nerf this. You just throw it at someone.
Nah, man, Darkseid still can survive off that shit, so can we.
Shut the fuck up, AJ. Why do I imagine that situation?
It's just a homeless man throwing a $400 figure. Nerf this at a cop.
Anthony, it's called
What the hell was that, Jim? That was a homeless man with a diva alt run. Oh my god. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have tears right now. Whew.
But yeah, it looks like they got a lot of the chibi figures and the posable figures for a lot of the Overwatch cast.
Okay.
Oh, the posables
That's
are
cool.
Tracer, Genji, and Tracer, Genji, Widowmaker, and Reaper.
I need healing.
And Tracer also has a Chibi, so does Mei, Mercy, Hanzo, Genji, and Diva. The rest are
What,
just
no
fucking
lo-
Funko Pops.
I'll say, what, no love for my boy Bastion?
Sadly, no. It doesn't look like it.
If anyone loves freaking Bastion, it's the Bastion mains.
Yeah!
Silly, AK. They're
So
not
what character do you
people.
play as? You're about to shake someone's hand. So, hey, what's your Overwatch mate? Bastion immediately wash his hands.
That's what I get for touching trash. But I think that's the immediate plan for the channel, and I don't think we have anything else news related to talk about.
Oh. No, yeah, I think that's all it.
Alright then, so I think this has been a pretty successful podcast, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. I hope you see you all next time when we do either our main series, or another podcast, or a stream, or what have you. Thank you all for joining us.
That has been SU3 Legacy saying his goodbyes.
And you two gonna say goodbye anytime soon, or are we just gonna sit here?
Well, I would say peace in the Middle East, but
We're all
due
gonna
to
die.
due to recent events, I feel like it's not proper to say that. So I'll do what the next greatest person ever did and just say bye. Oh yeah, but thank you. No, seriously, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to. You, you right there. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. That AK's gonna come in real handy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Adios, amigos y señoritas.
Yeah.
That's not mildly racist.
I'm Mexican.
Part
I can be
Mexican, you
racist.
ass. Exactly. I was just about to say, I'm like, excuse me, sir. You walked into the wrong bar.